Ah, cool.
Can you hear me, guys? I'm just checking you can hear me. I had to push to talk. Yeah, very true, very true.
Time trial or live track? Yeah, need to find out. We just joined. Track is way more slippery compared to time trial.
Yeah, there's a lot less grip. No, it's all good, man.
Good evening, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream. Bit of a bonus stream tonight, guys. We're not racing as such. We're doing a bit of a shakedown. We've got our live lobby Sunday race tomorrow, the Formula Ultimate Gen 2 at Spa, mirroring the real world F1 calendar where we can in Ams2. Tonight we're doing a bit of a shakedown, but some setup. Obviously with 1.5, things are a little bit different. Although, you know, like 1.48, the physics and stuff were there. But it's just I'm not all that quick, I'll be honest. But like, we've got our very own Dan Lewis, Rocco's in the server, Harry, who's another fast guy. Hey Simon. So we're just basically just going to be sharing some tips and some setup, and you know, just help each other out. And anyone that's watching that's racing tomorrow, you're more than welcome to come and join us. Just hit up the events practice session, click on that, come and join us in the server. So the guys, they're in Discord, so you'll be hearing them in Discord, hopefully over the stream. But I'll get one of them to talk anytime, just to test out whether they can, whether you guys can hear them in Discord. And yeah, let's get going. Well, as you can see, if I just switch over to Ams2, you can see we've got Rocco, Dan, Harry, and myself in the server at the moment. Yeah, if you want to come and join us in the practice session, set up and stuff like that, and just come and hang out, then head on over. Right, let's get in there. Let's get in there. Guys, can you hear me okay? Hey, Devine. We've got a safety car. AIS safety car. What the hell? What the hell? Right, so at the moment, guys, this is the setup I've just been playing with. It's all I've really done with it is it's just some tips from hey Jen, hey Llewellyn. Just a few little tips I had from Dan. Obviously, like the first thing I do when I'm trying to get a bit of speed and stuff, I lower the ride height. Depending if I want turning or what, you know, I'll raise the back end a bit. But like the back end for me was really stepping out. So Dan just said just drop the back a bit more. What else did I do? I'll show you. I think I went one click on the slow rebound, but that's pretty much all I've done. And this afternoon I had probably about 8 laps around here, and I think the best I'd done was I'm just trying to think. I think it was a mid 40. I'm not sure. 44. I don't know. mid 45s, something like that. I'm incredibly slow compared to these guys that we got in here tonight. Hey, Arcane. But yeah, let's get out on track and just get a few laps in. Oh, first things first. I've got to make sure I've got the right wheel at sea. Oh no, I've got to come out. I've got to come out for a minute. Because I can't change my wheel configuration like the preset. So let's come out of this server just for a second. And I'll come back in. Hey Barry. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. I just want to set that so it picks up my just make sure that this is all next. It should be set up for 360. Yeah, there we go. Save. That's all good. Right, let's get back in now. Right, I will have to just take the screen off just for 1 minute, guys, just while I input the password. Because if you want to come and join us in this server, guys, if you fancy taking part in this little Saturday night shakedown for tomorrow's race, just head on over to my Discord or go to Just Race, search for the METZ community. If you're registered for the race, just click on the practice session. The password, you'll see what the password is. And come and join us. Just put it in. There we go. Right, now we're in. Right, here we got Rocco and Dan and Harry, like 3 really fast guys, really fast guys. So I'm going to be trying to get as much information and as much advice as I can from these guys. We don't want to be Max, although we love Max. We got to have a bit of red. Drifter, the blind, please use chat as much as you like. Doesn't have to be directly to the racing, but obviously the setup and stuff like that is what we're here for. Do you know what I mean? We're getting some tips from some aliens. Getting some tips from some aliens. Right, let's get out on track. First things first, and hopefully we'll get some laps under our belt, and then see what we can do together. We'll all help each other. We'll all help each other. So if you want some proper Ams2 racing tonight, guys, the legend that is Tarmac Terrorist, he's live streaming and he's got a lobby set up in Ams2. So if the Formula Ultimate Gen 2 practice and things like that is not your thing, go and check him out. Go and join his lobby and give him some support. But if you're interested, Aaron, it's on. If you go to it's on Just Race, because tomorrow's race is being hosted on Just Race. If you click on the if you go into Ams2 chat, Aaron, there's a link to the event for tomorrow. If you click that, and then click on the practice session, there's 2 boxes: practice and like sign up. Click on the practice. You'll see what the password is for this server, and yeah, just come and practice. Like I was saying, guys, if you just want some practice tonight and get some setup tips. Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Wheels going mad. Right, so this afternoon. Oh, Jesus, Harry, straight away, 142.7. I'm nowhere near that. Absolutely nowhere near it. Look at the safety car. It's like iRacing.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line. Your brake temperatures are
low. Right,
low.
let's just get some
heat into them.
I've got to get used to the car again because I've been doing a little bit with the other wheel and other cars. And I did have this this set up earlier on absolutely perfectly, like the wheel and stuff, so hopefully. Right. As you can probably see as well, guys, the halo stem is invisible. I quite like the way it is, actually. You can see the outline of it still, so it's evident. But it just frees up that little tiny bit of screen real estate. it sometimes can be a little bit off-putting. So we're going to get as much practice in as we can tonight, and if you feel like it after we've had a bit of practice, nice one, Aaron. If you feel like it after we've had a bit of practice, we can go and set up a lobby and go and set up a short race. But tonight, guys, it's all about the Formula Ultimate Gen 2 and some setup tips, hopefully from the Alien boys that are in the Discord. It'd be good to get behind, you know, like a chase cam view of Dan and of Rocco and of Harry.
That's a new fastest lap for Lewis, 143.23.
Have a look at their lines, what they're doing, and hopefully they'll talk us through it at some point this evening. Like what changes they're making and why they're making them changes. Hey Dina, literally only just come into the server, Dina. Oh. I reckon the safety car could beat me in the race. Thank you for smashing up the like button, guys. I don't expect it to be a massively busy stream tonight. It's just a little bit of a bonus stream. Little bonus stream. Because I wasn't going to stream, but it's in it's one of the options, Aaron, in Crew Chief. It's one of the options in Crew Chief.
They're right.
I can't remember what option it is actually. I'll have a look for you, Aaron. Right, let's put in a lap and see where we are in relation to these guys, because they are ridiculously quick. Right, we're out of the draft, so this will be a true reflection.
Sector 3 is 1.5 seconds off the pace. Okay, Paul, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Of where we are.
The leader has just done 139.13.
Someone just say done a 139. Oh, it's sorry, mate. It's a third-party software application. Just
Sector
Google
1 is
Crew Chief.
0.45 off the pace.
If you Google Crew Chief. So I'm losing a lot of time.
2.5 seconds off the pace.
In gameplay and display, Simon.
The leader's just done a 142.54. There's a white flag. Sector 3 is 4.0 off the pace.
Right, so there's something seriously not right with this setup. to be 3.5 seconds slower. I know, look, I know Rocco, Harry and Dan are aliens, but where am I going to find 3.5 seconds on this track?
The guy ahead has just posted a 142.77. Sector 1 is 0.40 off the pace. Your brake temps look good.
Oh, I know we've got no battery here, but we're already up. Oh.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. Sector 2 is 1.9 off the pace. Front tyres are hot, front are hot.
Right, we'll have a look at what Darwin just said there, and we're going to set up and do a little bit of playing about. Look at that. I mean, that's madness. 3.5 seconds. Right. Darwin, soften the car springs and lower the car all the way. Right, let's have a little look. So, at the moment, our ride height, we were pretty low. We were pretty low anyway. Right, spring rate, lower them. Too much wing. Okay, Darwin, brilliant, thank you.
The guy behind has just done a
Let's
149.09.
The thing is, when I take the downforce out, I struggle in the twisty bits. So spring rates. How far are we going down on the spring rates? Well, I mean, you could go down a hell of a lot there. 200. Wow, 200. Jeez. But this is gonna handle really different. But I like it. I love this is what I wanted to do. This is exactly what I wanted to do. Get some tips, some setup advice, and a third spring as well. Third's done. Use the floor for the downforce, less wing, especially rear wing. Okay. Let's get into let's just leave that as it is just for a minute. Let's take out some wing. How much wing do you reckon, Darwin? Front and rear. Woo. How are you guys so quick?
I don't know.
$25 rear. We'll give it a go. And 27 on the front. Let's give that a go. Look, at the end of the day, it's all about practice, and let's create
Hey guys.
I keep forgetting to press the bloody button.
Dan. Look, if you're in a quiet place, Dan, then there's no need for you for push to talk, really, is there?
No, it made me do it for this one for some reason.
Ah, okay.
So what's the
it's all
password? What's the password for the server?
Who's that talking? Sorry, I can't see who it's talking.
It's on Just Race. When you register for the race,
Oh, gotcha.
you can see the password.
Rocco, I can't see a time for some reason. It's showing it was 0000.
TP, message me
it's
on
not.
Discord, mate.
Not sure.
Message me on Discord. DM me on Discord, TP. Right, let's do that.
Basically got to relearn the physics of the car again. There's a lot that's different.
Specs, message me, DM me, mate. And if you're signed up for tomorrow's race, you can click on Just Race. But if not, DM me on Discord, mate. Woo! You find it hard to control the car with the controller with fast people around me. I find it hard to control the car with a wheel with fast people around me, Llewellyn. Yeah, Specs. If you're registered for tomorrow's race, just click on the practice, and you're good. Whew, right, let's get out on track and get a lap or two
The guy
in
behind has just done a
with
146.
these little tips we got from Darwin. Right, we haven't got a lot to beat, have we? 146.
Pit exit's clear. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
Right, let's just have a nice little calm lap. I've not seen it in race yet, Darwin. I was very tempted to enable full course yellows for tomorrow's race, just because we've never done it in a full length race. God, the track feels definitely different to this afternoon. There's no doubt about that. Oh, way wide.
Also, curbs are more slippery now in general with 1.5. Before you could
okay,
use
yeah,
them.
you could really.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Now you have to stay away from them a bit more.
What is your time in this Rocco lobby? It's not showing your time for me for some reason.
Yeah, Rocco's time is like mid 42s, about 42.5
Car in
ish.
front has just posted a 146.08.
Yeah, others can see them. Maybe I have to log in again.
No, for me, it's showing. It's weird. It's showing that you've done 15 laps. Your best is not showing anything. There's no sectors.
Elephant
It's showing
foot.
your last lap actually is a 1:45.2.
Okay, Paul.
Nah.
Yes,
Yeah,
minor
it's-
Good
aero
evening,
damage.
guys.
Stay out. It's not that
Yeah,
bad.
Rocco's lap is a 1:42.5.
White flag, mate.
But push to talk is my DRS button, so I'm messing up laps now talking.
Hello, everybody in Discord.
Do you know what the password is?
Yeah, are you signed up for tomorrow? Sorry, I can't see Discord.
I don't think so.
The server is managed by Just Race, so if you join the server there, you see the password.
Oh, okay, cool. We'll check that out.
That's the general way to go. So every race in Just Race is password you can see there on the website.
Yeah, there's links in the if you look in Ams2 chat, guys. If you there's links to the event
All
there.
clear on pit exit. You can push now.
Right, let's get some laps in, or a lap. Cool, that's definitely more. We have to be more careful
That might
around
be
now.
outside track limits.
Right, so tonight, guys, just a bit of a shakedown for tomorrow's live lobby Sunday. We're trying out the Just Race platform for the first time. It's a bit of a test. Hopefully, it all goes swimmingly because we're hoping to start doing some championships and some leagues a little bit in the future, the very near future. A lot of members of the community have asked for it. So we're just testing out the platform, and tomorrow is an ideal opportunity. There's a grid of 26 tomorrow. I think last time I looked, I think there was about 18 or so signed up. So I'm going to keep, not spamming it, but I'm going to keep mentioning it tonight because I don't want you to just turn up tomorrow and can't race. We don't usually have sign-ups for these events, but going forward it might be necessary because there's so many people that wants to race them, and it's just gonna have to be first come first serve until like maybe at the end of the summer when we can maybe put on 2 races at the same time. If you can't get in one, you can get in the other, like, you know, pretty much, you know, back in sort of January, February, where we was running like 2 maybe 3 lobbies a night because the community's got that big.
P6.
Very slow out of there.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
I feel like there's a delay on my throttle input, so I'm going to have to recalibrate my pedals, I think. Oh, terrible. Terrible, Metz.
Watch the track limits, please, Paul. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Well, it's quite chill tonight, not having to, not racing. You know, just having a little, just a
Track
drive.
temperatures look good.
Just cruising. Oh, Jesus, man. So this afternoon I was doing, I think, high 44s or mid 45s.
Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace.
Definitely not got as much grip, that's for sure, with the lower wing. But you know, it's getting used to it, isn't it?
Your brake temps are good. Sector 2 is 2.4 off the pace.
Harry White. Harry's one of our aliens, I think. Harry and Dan in the community. What did everyone think of the sprint race this afternoon?
Sector 1 is 2.3 off the pace.
Sergio got absolutely battered. Poor old Sergio. Just keep refreshing it, Specs. You will get it will sort itself out eventually. In the meantime, mate, I'll DM you quickly.
Sector 2 is 4.9 off the pace.
In the meantime, Specs.
The guy behind has just done a 147.66.
Well, we've got Drifter coming round very shortly. And Rocco.
The guy in front has just done a 145.94.
I'm not on the gas quick enough there.
Alright Paul, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.43 off the pace.
God, it's moving about way too much for my liking. I've got to put some more wing back in this car. I know I'm going to be a sitting duck along the Kemmel Straight and stuff, but in the twisty bits, it feels way too loose for me.
Your left front is hot. Sector 2 is 2.4 seconds off the pace.
Absolutely pants. Like no improvement.
Fastest lap. Sector 3 is 4.1 off the pace.
That just doesn't suit my driving style, running with that low wing. It really doesn't. Oh. Right, let's suspension. I'm gonna bring the springs up just a little bit more. Oh, come on. See, like you would think, like the spring weights, like being softer, it'll give you more grip. But I think it's going to boil down to the
car ahead
this downforce. I think that's just too low for me.
The leader has just done a 135.62. The guy behind has just done a 147.94.
Look at these, look, 142s. It's crazy. I'm doing 40s, like I'm so far down. It's not even funny. Like so far away. I expect to be a second and a half, maybe 2 seconds, maybe slower than the really, really fast guys. Not 4 seconds. That is just insane. So I'm going to need some help from the guys with setup, because obviously the setup's just not working for me. Let's just get out.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. You've got cold brakes all round. Be careful.
So my target really is obviously to get within a couple of seconds of Harry. I mean, the last time we raced here, me and Harry, we had a great battle. And like, I ain't battling no one with this pace. Right, let's just do a few balance laps without worrying about setting times.
Cold tyres all round.
See, that immediately feels better to me. Not as slidey. Just feels so much smoother. We're just going to stick behind Specs here because I think he's on a quick lap. I'm not going to pressure him. It will sort itself out, NP.
Your brake
I think
temperatures look good.
there's a couple of guys that have said it's not registered straight away.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Can't put a lap together. Right, let's go and have a look, see what's happening in Just Race. Right, come on, guys, let's have some setup tips.
To be honest, I'm still trying to find out them myself at the minute.
Yeah, it's a completely new car.
Yeah.
An old version I've driven 11 months ago. So, yeah, just dial in some things, test it, and try again.
At the minute myself, I'm finding that you really have to stiffen the front end up to be able to carry the speed.
Let me just go on to Discord quickly. There's a few guys that have come in. I just want to Right, Darwin. There we go. Community racer.
As soon as I'm confident on something, I'll definitely share it.
Yeah, nice one, Dan. Darwin, I'm just DMing you, mate. Woo. Derek, the management of this this particular event is done on Just Race. If you head on over to Just Race, click on the practice, search for METZ, the METZ community, METZ Virtual Racing Community. You'll see the event there. Click on practice, and it'll open up Ams2 for you. Give you the password, and you can come and join the session. Let's have a quick look on
The guy
Just
behind
Race.
has just done a 147.51.
All right, let's have a look. Yeah, it's not got you down yet. NY. Hey, how you doing, Khalid? Yeah, the last person that was registered was Specs. No, not Specs. NP, Nixie, you're on there, mate. I can see it here on the screen. You're registered for tomorrow, no problem. If you can hear me, Nixie, you're registered, buddy. Specs, you're registered. There's only 6 spots left on the grid for tomorrow's race, guys. If you want to race tomorrow, the prerequisites are that you're obviously subscribed to the channel, you're a member of our Discord, our community, the METZ Virtual Racing Community, and you will have to link your Steam and your Discord to Just Race, just so it can communicate, etc. And yeah, they are the prerequisites. And obviously the number one priority is that you are a safe, clean racer. That's it. Because going forward, when we start having championships, if you act like a plonker, you'll be there'll be repercussions. Do you know what I mean? So we pride ourselves on trying to be a safe racing community. So I don't know, Khalid. I'm still playing around with the setup, mate. I'm struggling. I'm really struggling. I'm going to go back to my, I'm going to load my setup that I was playing. Which was this one. Now, I'm going to go into that and I'm going to soften the springs. 4 clicks. Not going to do anything else. I'm just going to leave it at that just for now. I'm going to go back out. I'm just going to keep tinkering. This is what tonight is all about, guys. Just tinkering. Nice one, Harry. I will have a look at that, buddy. Let's have a look. Okay. You nicked it from the time drive. Nothing wrong with nicking a setup. Nothing wrong with nicking a setup. This is the one I want to have a look at, the suspension page. Let's just have a look and compare it to what I've got. Yeah, see that ride height's a lot higher. Spring rate. Oh, that's in what is it in Newton meter? This is in values, isn't it? I've got to change my I've got to change the values.
Looking at the timing board though, Matt, most of your time loss is in the middle sector, so I'd probably look at adding a little downforce.
Adding downforce, did you say, Dan?
Yeah, the way I go with Spa is basically if you're fast in the first sector and the last sector, you're probably running lower downforce. But if you're fast in the middle sector, that's where the higher downforce cars will be quick. So you try and balance it out, so look where you're losing more and try and balance it.
Yeah, this afternoon when I had a few laps, I was running way more downforce than I'm running at the moment. So again, it's just testing, isn't it? It's just like doing one thing and then trying another. So I'm going back to the setup that I used this afternoon and just I'm going to work back from that because I was definitely quicker with that setup.
Yeah. It could be down to the track conditions as well. It's a massive difference with rubbered in track versus green track.
Oh, of course. But then saying that, I would expect the timings to be relative. I don't expect to be like 4 seconds slower. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Let's give this a little go, and then we're going to test Harry's setup after. We're going to tinker. That's what this stream's all about, Nixie.
Got cold brakes all round.
I don't know whether to call you Nixie or NP. But just to let you know, Nixie, that you're registered for tomorrow. I had a look and you're on there, no problem.
Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold.
I tell you one thing, I am running 27 front springs. That's a lot stiffer than standard, but it helps you carry the speed around the faster corners.
I expect I'm going to lose down here now because I've obviously put more wing in. Yeah, look, 3/10. But I expect to make it up in the twisty bits.
0.9.
Oh, Jesus, come on, Paul. What are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Oh, this track don't like
Your
me.
suspension's going to need sorting. You'll need to come in.
Yeah, I was fine this afternoon, but like I say,
The guy behind
the track
just
may have
done a
been way different this
124.44.
afternoon when I was on here. I'm not going to do any more of the... Do you know what I want to do? Is I want to change options. Is it gameplay? Display? Does anybody know what where it is that I find instead of like for the setups, change it from change the values? It's not camera. Wouldn't be in camera. Let's just come out of here a minute. Make sure we can get back in. So we'll exit this just for a second. Yeah, display units, I think. That's I imagine you'll definitely have to pit tomorrow's race for sure. Is it system? No, that's no, it's not controls. Gameplay. Oh, that's interesting. If we ever do rolling starts, we can do auto rolling starts. That will make it a little bit easier. Display. Ah, there we are. Imperial. What was it? It was on Imperial, wasn't it? Let's go back. Right, I'm just gonna have to block the screen off just for a minute, guys, while I input the password or the server. Look at that. 14 people. Now 15 people in a practice server, not even racing. Just doing a little Saturday shakedown. A little Saturday shakedown. Right, let me have a... Hey, Paul. You're way faster with the soft springs, low downforce setup. You'll carry more speed through the corners and faster on the straight. It was messy but quick. I don't know. I felt like I'm not going to. I don't want to be in the McLaren, the Mercedes. I felt like I was quicker with the higher downforce, but look, I'm going to take your word for it. But let's just tinker. Let's just tinker. So let's just load up that test one again. So this was like 27 and 25. Oh no, it's still in thingy, isn't it? No, here we go. It's still in bloody metric. Not metric, Imperial. Did I not change it to metric? No, that is metric. I need Imperial, don't I? 5 mil.
The car ahead has just done
that's bloody metric.
47.45.
Why is that not yeah, I might not have saved it, you're right. Yeah, I might not have saved it. Let's try again. That's a good job as well, because I didn't even save the. I didn't even change the scene. Right, options, gameplay, display units. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I see it just now. There we go. Display units. Imperial. Imperial. Ah, suspension setup display. Units rather than rates. That's what we want to do. And then display units as metric. Yep, that's what that's fine. Now we know what I'm doing. I clicked the wrong one. I clicked the wrong one. Right, let's get back in the server. Now, I just want to have a look at this this setup that Harry's using. I'm going to have a little look at that, and it's obviously worked for him because he's 4 seconds quicker than I am. So it's obviously working. No worries, Simon. So after this, guys, once we've finished doing a bit of setup, I'm happy to go and open up the server and do a bit of random racing or something later on. But at the moment, I just want to get this. Just want to get some kind of setup going. 2320 wings. Yeah, no, like the thing is, in time trial, I was only like sort of about 140, low 43s in the time trial, and that's like perfect conditions and all that. So I'm not even using a time trial setup.
H White, your middle sector is insane.
I'm struggling with traffic at the minute. It's a bit of a nightmare.
There we go. That's more like it. Right, let's go to suspension.
It's 0.22 faster in the second sector, but I'm 0.2 faster in the first one. So I need to gain on the second.
Wow, these are so. This setup that Harry. Yeah, no, I agree, S. Morton. The setup that Harry's using is so wildly different to what I've got at the moment. So what I want to do, I want to create this new setup and just use it, and just I want to copy it. Right, so 10.5. That's higher. The back end is higher. Wow, spring rate 26. This is crazy. It is so different. 15 mil. I know this looks crazy, guys, but I'm copying this literally. It might just be that Harry is just an outer space being, and he's just quick. This is really high. It's really high. This can't be right. This setup can't work, can it? This is mental. This is crazy, man. 5. But it obviously works because he's absolutely smashing the times. I'm not sure about the steering lock. Negative 0.5. ARB 15. 925. We're going to save this as a completely different setup, guys. 26, 13, 12. The thing is, this isn't helping me learn setups, is it? This isn't helping me learn setups. I'm literally just copying. We're going to go through all of the pages. S. Morton. $25. Then 26, 13, 12. Right, caster 10.5 minus 30, 26, 15, 31, 17, 10, 5, 58, 16, 15, 18, 9, 10, 5. Right, that's that one done. That page.
Okay, Paul, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Right, this one. What we got here? So. Oh, we don't. I don't know because they're them values are different. Them values are completely different. Right, I don't want that. 54, 46. I'm not going to run the radiator that low because it will just break. Wow. 24, 26. Right, that's basically it. Let's save this as ultimate. Dunno. Ultimate dunno. That's the setup. That is the setup. Right, let's get out on track and see how badly this drives for me. Oh. If it gives me 2 seconds, yeah, I will. I just want to get a few laps in first.
Pit exit's clear. Push. Your brakes are cold. Be careful. The leader's just done a 152.30.
Oh, bloody hell, that felt really nice going through there. Cheers, Jin. That felt really nice going through Eau Rouge and oh, I might have to take this stream down. I might have to take this stream down so no one else copies the setup. Oh, it does feel nice. Whether I'm going to be quicker remains to be seen, but it feels... Oh, wow. The car feels way more stable. Right, we're not going to put in a fast lap. We're just going to keep it imbalanced. I'm still coming out of the source and not getting on the gas quick enough.
Sector 1 time is good.
It feels smoother, for sure.
Sector 2 time is quick.
It might just be placebo, like I feel like I'm going quicker.
Okay, Paul, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. V9.
It's not that much quicker.
Sector 3 time's okay.
Flat. Okay, mate. Thank you, Harry. I need to change some other values in my setup because I think tyre pressures may be slightly different. Yeah, plus I'm still only running balanced. I'm not in attack mode or qualifying just yet.
Sector 1 time's okay.
But I've got to say, Harry, it immediately feels better than the setup I was using. Wow. Well, look, there's half a second.
Sector 2 time is okay.
That's better, isn't it?
V6, that lap time was 1:44.78.
That's more like it. 2.5 seconds rather than 4 seconds. And now I just need seat time.
Sector 1 is quick. Okay, Paul, you've got half your fuel left.
Do you know what? This setup is so nicely balanced. It really is. Ah, I'll get off of there.
Sector 2 time is good.
You bugger.
Brake temperatures are fine.
Commentator's curse. This setup is so nicely balanced. Straight into the gravel. Right, I just want to change. Oh, because I want to get the tyre pressures right as well.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
So I might have to change the. Oh, I just Need another drink. I'm really excited by suddenly losing a second and a half off of my time. That's much more. I'm only 2.5 seconds off the aliens. So now I just need to lose another second to be where I think I can be. I don't know what happens after this server. I'm hoping it just restarts. I don't know. Right, options. Gameplay. Display. Oh, I can't change it. Oh no, here we are. Imperial. Back. Back. Edit setup.
Okay, Paul, 5 minutes to go.
Advanced
5 minutes
setup.
left.
Right. I think that's pretty much everything. Right, now, if we do, just for now, just for like a couple of laps, just to see where we are. See you Sunday, you drifter. You take care, buddy.
Stay behind the white line. Your brakes are cold, be careful.
Cannot believe how much nicer that feels. Eau Rouge and Radion. Literally insane. Like you say, it may be where the track's getting a bit faster as well. But the setup feels just, it's chalk and cheese. Right, what's our best time? 1:44.7.
P5. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Oh, we're getting a tow as well. Oh no.
Sector 1 time is good.
Oh, Dina, yes, mate. If you head on over, if you click the link in Ams2, Ams2 chat, hit the link in there, mate, and there's it's all managed by Just Race, this server. I need to chat to you privately as well, anyway, Dina. Anyway, but yeah, just register there, and then click the practice, and it'll all come up, all the password and all that. Let me Oh, lots of new
Leader has just done
arrivals.
142.84.
Dina. Are you racing tomorrow, Dina? Oh, bugger. Don't forget to smash up that like button, guys. I know we're not racing tonight, but surely you're getting some tips here. Surely. Right, what does this server do once the timer ticks down? I don't know. It's a first for me.
Checkered flag, P4.
Freestyler, if you're listening, you have now got access to the Community Racers channel. The password for this server is not in there because it's you might like I say it's a sign up tomorrow rather than like, you know, and it's a sign up on Just Race. So if you can, you might get in, you might not. It might have filled up, but anyway, Dina, I'm just trying to find if I can. I'm trying to see you on Discord, but I can't. Cannot. Oh, there you are. There you are. I've got you. This is for
That's
tonight.
the end of the session, P4.
Rocco's the host. Can you restart it, Rocco, or we got to come out and then Right, what do these servers do once it's finished? Like it says waiting for host, so I'm assuming it would just reset.
You would think so. I'm not quite sure, mind. I'm assuming I'd just go back to the lobby.
Ah, there we go. Vote to start. Let's go. Hopefully a rubbered in track this time.
Yeah, I'm finding the setup's very different than it was previously. You've got to run a lot lower downforce, or at least I have anyway, to get anywhere near the times that I need to be set in.
Yeah. Well, Harry put in a setup in Discord, and I put it into I started changing everything, and I thought there's no fucking way this is going to work for me, but it really does. Like you, I just need to find some space on the track now to really put it through its paces.
Yeah, that's the tricky bit.
Yeah, you have to know when to trust the car and when not. Sometimes you have to go beyond your fear level.
Yeah, these things are so quick as well. Sometimes you can't even really blame people for not seeing who's coming up behind them. If you're running a different engine mode, for instance, it makes a hell of a difference.
But
Yeah.
the DRS is just so strong in these, isn't it?
Yeah, it's insane.
So race pace should be about 146, 145.
Yeah, you'd think so. Like battery management would be key.
And 44 laps, quite a bit.
We like to do the full race distance in on a Formula One weekend.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I don't really tend to do very well at Spa, I will be said. I tend to have a lot of bad luck at Spa.
It's one of my strongest tracks. Spa, Road America, and Watkins Glen are really strong for me.
And I will miss my league race for this, so I stick with you guys tomorrow.
It'll be fun, Rocco. It'll be fun. I haven't raced with you in a long time.
Also Dan, long no see.
Yeah, very long time.
What are we waiting for? There we go. Dina,
I must say, man, I'm looking forward to the TT boards being cleared just to see what people are capable of these days with this new build.
yeah, me too. I was looking at them today and thinking, there's just so many times that are just literally beyond reach now. Do you know what I mean? They need to be reset.
Yeah, they definitely do. Definitely do.
But when we was doing the Barcelona one, do you know what? Doing that really helped me learn the track.
Yeah, yeah, it does. That's the beauty of TT. It's not only setup work; it's you learn the track inch by inch and the little nuance bits, not just not just your braking points and your turning points. The real nuances, the bumps, the places where you want to be, the places you don't want to be on track.
Yeah, yeah. Right, let's get out early, see if I can get some track position.
Is Harry in here?
He is, mate, yep. Oh, what, in the Discord? I don't know, mate.
Clear. Push now. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
Oh, what are you doing? Don't just stop in the middle of the track, Derek. Jesus Christ. I can feel it's going to come off track and start again because I've flat spotted my tyre. Nice one, Dina. I don't know what Derek. I don't know what he's doing there, Derek. He's stopping halfway down the track and.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line.
Right. Let's see how the setup. Oh, that's better. Look, no flat spot. Flat spots really make a massive difference in 1.5. They really do. You really feel it through the wheel. It's a horrible feeling as well. I can only imagine now what it must feel like for real world drivers. Oh, I love this setup now, look. Poo on flat. We're hopefully going to get track position, so we'll be able to put in a lap. A clean lap as well, with no assistance from getting draft in front. Voodoo, head on over, click the link in Ams2 chat, mate. For Just Race, that will take you to the event. Click on the practice button and it will show you what the password is, buddy.
You're quickest overall.
No! Bugger it!
We need to watch these track limits.
Shut up, Jim. Shut up, Jim. You watch your track limits, Jim. You're pushing me beyond my limits with you. I'll sack you. Thank you for smashing up the like button, guys. I'm sorry if you've come here for racing tonight.
It's looking a little high.
All it is just a little practice, bit of a Saturday shakedown for tomorrow's race. Getting lots of setup tips from various people. Go to Ams2 chat, Tony.
B2.
Go to Ams2 chat. Just scroll up a little bit.
That's 5 minutes.
There'll be a
of fuel
link
left.
to the Just Race server where this is hosted. Click that and it'll take you to the event. You can either register for tomorrow's race and you can click the practice box and that'll give you the password to get into this server. I hope you got that, mate. I hope you understood that.
Your brake temperature's okay. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. You've used half your fuel.
Turbo's failing.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Nice one, Tony.
The guy behind has just done a 153.02. It's your best lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.41 off the pace.
I can still find a bit more time. Still find a bit more time. But 2 seconds off of the aliens, that's around about where I expect to be until I've had plenty of seat time. So that's a little bit better. 44.6. Right, how are we getting on with the old Just Race registration? I imagine we've got to be getting close to capacity, I think. Let's have a look. Guys, there's just four slots left on the grid for tomorrow's race. 26 on the grid. We've got 22 registered, guys. It's a full race distance
Okay, Paul, your engine temperatures are
F1,
okay.
so watch the
engine temperatures.
watch the Spa Formula 1 race tomorrow. Get pumped up for it, and then come racing in the proper race of the weekend. The live lobby Sunday at METZ Virtual Racing Community. We've got 22 or 26 drivers registered already, guys. What we will end up doing in the future, if these events prove really popular, we'll just do two. We'll do 2 lobbies. If you can't get in one lobby, if you can't get in one event, you can join the other. It's very easy. I think the Just Race platform, I think, is going to be an absolute massive plus for this community. I really do. Just the fact we can set up a server all week, a practice server all week.
behind has just done a 148.40.
Right, where were we? Where were we? Edit setup. Wonder if we can just lower it just a little bit, because that it seems mighty high. I'm just going to lower it just a couple of clicks.
Looks like I've finally got my mic working.
Who's that? Let's have a look.
Mike got his mic working. That's great. Great news.
I can just about hear you.
Well done, Mike.
Yeah, I'm a pretty retarded person when it comes to everything computer related. It's amazing that I got into this as a hobby.
All good, bro.
You're coming through loud and clear now, mate, so all good.
The guy behind has just done a 147.17.
Well, I just want to put the radiator back open to probably what I'll be racing with tomorrow. I just wanted to double check that as well. I don't think I checked the drivetrain page. Where did Harry put it in here? Ams2 chat. There we go. I think it was all the same. No, okay. It wasn't. It wasn't the same. So let's do that. And 88 degrees. 88. This setup is crazy, but it bloody works. It's mental. 26. Right, let's give that a go. H White 142.4. Yeah, little
I
demon.
want to get password
Okay, take
posted
clear.
to get into this test lobby.
Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Yeah, Mike, sorry. If you go to... there's a link in Ams2 chat that links to this event for tomorrow. If you click that, you'll see that you can get into the practice lobby from there. It shows you what the password is,
Tyres are
etc.
cold, watch out.
Roger. Thanks.
Okay, Paul, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. P3.
Car right, clear right.
Yeah, the password reminds me. I really hope one of the McLarens can get a victory tomorrow. Be super hype.
It would be nice. I mean, I'm a massive Max fan, but I'm a big Lando fan as well.
Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace. Your tyre temps are all
Yeah,
good.
same here.
Brake temperatures look good.
Max is kind of, I don't know, having the same effect that Lewis had on me and Schumacher. It's like they just started rubbing me the wrong way. Now I'm rooting for the other guys for sure.
He's just so dominant, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's like sociopathically brutal, and it's kind of hard to relate to as a normal person.
Oh, we lost a couple of attempts there.
Of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
Ah, it's interesting. Interesting. Didn't really learn a lot, did we, DJ? All we learned really that Max is just he's just dominant.
Sector
you
1
know,
is
he's just
3.4 off the pace.
he could literally dominate for another few years. I miss the days when there was like, you know, the Prost Sennas, Alboreto, do you know, like, you know, when there was a few of them, you know, not just one or two that were going to win it. I'm saying that, you know, Schumacher was the same, wasn't he? Like Mike said earlier on, right on in Discord. All them guys, they get dominant, they get the right car at the right time. And they become just absolute machines.
Sector 2 is 3.1
Yeah,
seconds.
I thought it was very.
Your right front tyre is hot. Right
I
front
thought the
is
penalty
hot.
was really harsh. I mean, I don't like Lewis Hamilton. I never have. But he was unfairly. He's been unfairly penalised a lot. But that penalty today was harsh. I mean, like, what's he supposed to do? You know, he's got to make the corner.
Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace.
Fudge! I know I can get another half a second. I know I can. Maybe even more. I just need laps. I need laps. I need seat time. There's not much else I can really change, I don't think. Maybe just tweak that a little bit. Right, I'm going to save this as that METZ Ultimate. There we go. Because I like the setup. I'm just going to put a bit more fuel in to get some more laps. Yeah, it's just the race department liveries and like skins done by oh, who done it? I sent him a donation the other day for his skins. The guy who does these skins, Dustin. Is it Dustin? Oh yeah, that's my that's what I do all the time, Nixie. I know I'm not going to be as fast as the guys at the front of the grid, but I generally am pretty consistent. The setup feels really nice.
Are good.
Really nice. Let's just get laps imbalanced.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
I'm just leaving it in imbalanced, DJ.
New fastest lap for Lewis, 142.00.
Oh, Dan's on top of the leaderboard.
Finally.
Finally,
Sector
yeah.
2 is 0.9
I was just about to
off
say
the
that.
pace.
I was just about to say that on stream. Finally.
But you can see what I was saying about sector times. I'm beating Harry in sector 1 and sector 3, but he's beating me in sector 2, so he's clearly got higher downforce. Bastard.
P3. Sector 3 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
What? Lap time
Reach track
invalidated.
limits, please, Paul.
Yeah, what we were talking about earlier, Dan, I think you and Harry are probably shoo-ins.
Your brake temperatures
Yeah.
are fine, mate.
Yeah, Harry's a decent driver as well, fair play. Right, I'm just gonna shoot down the house, grab a drink a sec.
No worries, mate. Right, we're going to go for a quick lap, next lap. If we don't get held up. Who's that in front of us? Dina. Dina's fast, right? I'm going to switch to qualifying mode. And does that and then he locks up. What a donut. Buggers up the sauce.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Thank you, Dina. Oh, Metz, what are you doing? Oh, you...
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
Oh, yeah. Metz! Well, he's half a second up. Half a second. Come on. We know it's in there. We know it's in there. We know it's in there. We're not, obviously, we're not as fast as Alien Dan or Alien Harry, but honestly, we was half a second up there. I just want to try one more, couple of little things. I just want to nick, because it feels so good. I wonder if we can get away with just knocking down the downforce just a little bit. Grab a bit more speed down the Kemmel. Oh, that was frustrating. But that's what it's all these practice sessions. That's what they're all about.
There's traffic behind, watch your mirrors.
We can spend a couple of hours tomorrow sorting out strategy, hit strategy, but it's all about getting the setup. Oh, do you know what? I reckon I might be able to take a little tiny bit more downforce out. It was stable going through. We'll see on the next go round. I don't want to push it though. I think this is probably the limit. for me where downforce is a factor. Just struggling with a line through there. We can still take poo on flat. Right, so one more little slow lap just to build it up. Right, next lap we'll have a little flying lap and see how we do. Feels really, the setup's really stable now. But we just need to close the gap on the little green men at the top.
Sector 1 is 1.6
No, I expect to be
pace.
like about a second and a half. Maybe just under 2 seconds slower than the aliens.
The guy behind has just done a 146.73.
If I can get within a second and a half, I'll be happy. I think I can. I think the time's there. Dan's just a machine anyway, so...
Tyres are hot. Sector 2 is 2.3 off the pace.
Front tyres are hot, aren't they? Look.
You're a second off the pace in Sector 3. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Nice. This is where I've been struggling. Ah! I backed right off there.
Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Really struggling on that. What's the name of that corner? That's where I'm struggling. And obviously lack of talent. There's that as well.
Sector 3 is 2.1 off the pace. Alright Paul, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 1.8 off the pace.
Why am I struggling so hard there? Real struggle. Am I not getting far enough right? If Harry's on track, we'll have a look at his line.
Sector 2 is
and
1.5
Dan's.
seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.3 off the pace.
Out of interest, what sort of aero levels everybody running?
Stock 25.
Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace.
Good, better.
I'm running 22 up front, 23 at the rear.
What is it about this area of the bloody racetrack? I'm really struggling. Really struggling. Oh. Yeah, 23, 25 for me. Proper struggling. Freestyler, I think I've done yours. Have we got any more messages in Discord? Sorry for not catching up on Discord, guys. New arrivals. Wave to new arrival. Yeah, God blimey, there's lots of
That
new
being
arrivals.
said, mind if it's wet tomorrow, then these setups will be out the window.
Yeah, all bets are off if it's wet.
But all I can say when it's wet is less camber, softer, more aero.
I'll probably do a bit of offline testing with rain anyway, to be fair.
I get the feeling we will have a wet race the way the weather's been today.
Yeah, I do want to try and mimic whatever the weather's going to be tomorrow during a race, so just be aware of that. No, but if it starts wet and finishes dry, then that's how the server will be set up, you know?
That's just the way it should be. Spray is going to be fun, mind.
Absolutely. Alright, I've just right, Alog and Freestyler, you've both got community races access for what have you done, Paul? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at specs. Yeah, do you know what? Literally, the setup that I'm using is what Harry posted in Discord, and that literally took 2 seconds off my time. So that's the setup. I've just tweaked that a little bit, but I'm hoping.
Has anyone had a safety car come out yet?
No, I saw one earlier on in Tarmac Terrorist stream. I was really thinking about doing full course yellows tomorrow. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Be a nice addition.
I think so, just for a little bit of immersion. Do you know what I mean? And also, it will back the pack up a bit, you know, so it's not.
Definitely.
You know, so you and Harry and Bruce and all that just don't have your own little race, and the rest of us are looking at you thinking, look at them bloody little green men at the front of the grid.
Yeah, it definitely makes it more interesting.
I think so.
Personally, I would disable full course yellow because it's still buggy. Might destroy the race.
It's still buggy, Rocco, did you say?
Yeah.
Okay, well, fair enough. Fair enough.
Should do it in a separate test race. Yeah, it's still not there where it should be, you know.
It's a shame.
It's a shame because, like I say, I was watching Tarmac Terrorists race earlier on with the full course yellow, and it did kind of it was kind of exciting, but you kind of like, because he had only done a 15-minute sprint. I think he lost about 5 or 6 minutes of racing because of it.
Yeah. Although when you're doing like 60 laps of something, it's nice to have a break sometimes.
Yeah, I agree. Well, you're racing, you look at the time, you think, Jesus Christ, have we only been racing for 20 minutes?
Yeah. But you look up and it's like lap 9 of 16, and you're like, ah, shit.
It's even worse when it's a 44-lap race and you look up and you've only done 12 laps. Nice one, Khalid. So we've got a full grid tomorrow, guys.
Nice.
I was pretty confident that we'd fill the servo. Do you know what I mean? But you know, when there's like additional steps for people to go, you just wonder. Do you know what I mean?
I cannot believe I'm within 5 seconds of the top time.
Go on, mate.
I'm shitting this car. I mean, pretty much all the faster cars, my lack of skill becomes more and more apparent, but this thing is a beast.
Yeah, it's very setup sensitive as well, so there's a lot that can be done with the setup menu.
Yeah, I mean, I'm reasonably okay at making a setup for normal cars or, you know, moderate amounts of aero like GT3, but on this thing,
Right.
it's kind of a
Let's get
whole
back
new
out there,
learning curve.
guys.
Yeah, for sure. One thing I would say is that there's a center spring on this car, which is designed to work in conjunction with
Your exit
aerodynamics.
looks clear.
It's,
Stay behind the line.
If you look on the setup suspension menu, there's underneath anti-roll bar, you'll see third spring. On tracks like this with faster corners, I do tend to stiffen the front. That tends to keep the chassis level. I do find that helps quite a bit.
Yeah, it's like a front to rear sway bar, I guess, or anti-roll bar.
Yeah. But when you heard of drivers asking for more front end and more rear end, I imagine that'll probably be adjusted more than the actual springs. The actual springs on a full-on car is built into the into the suspension. It's quite hard to change them. But I'd assume that the third spring would be adjusted a lot more than the actual spring.
Hey, Hamilton's always asking for more rear end. He seems to be
Exit looks
obsessed with
clear.
Maxes, so, you know. Whenever
Yeah, I think the positioning with the Mercedes is the big one as well. They cocked that car right up from the start. Hamilton was complaining he was like sat, I think, 6 or 7 inches further forward than he'd like. And I'm guessing that makes a difference to the feel coming through the seats, like, you know?
Yeah, and who wants to be strapped to the nose of a missile? I mean, put me a little further away from the wall.
Yeah, how these boys do this shit in real life. Like, we can get some quick times on TTs and shit, but it normally takes us like, an hour or so of practicing. But these guys just jump straight in for quality. They get a few laps. They don't really get much practice time at all each event.
Yeah, Max has been amazing in qualies this year. Like, the Monaco one would just blew my fucking mind. I was kind of mad that he got it, but because I wanted Alonso up there. I'm like, yeah, Alonso win! But it was epic how he came out of that final turn.
Yeah, it's easy to hate on him at the minute, but I think Perez is showing it's not all the car. He is on fire at the minute.
Yeah, he's a generational talent for sure. And he's just, like I said, he's like ruthless and just, you know, he will not concede anything, which, you know, he's like a modern day Senna to me.
Yeah, for sure. Schumacher.
P4. Your brake temperatures are okay. The guy behind has just done a 145.92.
Thank you, Dan.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Didn't quite nail it, but we didn't lose as much speed through there. Oh,
Your front tyres are looking a little hot.
oh, oh God almighty. Oh,
I like him, Mads.
oh, it's so frustrating.
Yeah, it's a long out lap as well, it is.
Oh, I was 4 tenths up as well. Oh dear. Right, so we've got a full grid for tomorrow's event, guys. Very pleased about that.
Sector 1 is 1.7 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 2.0 seconds off the pace. P3. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. Minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
Matt,
Sector
out of
2 is
interest, are you
0.6
saving
off
battery
the pace.
for your lap?
I am, buddy, yeah.
That's your best lap in the session. Sector 3
Ooh,
is
3/4 of a
0.6
second, that
off
lap.
the pace.
Yeah, I tend to do a build lap and then a quali lap, then a build lap, then a quali lap.
I'm with you.
Woo. 7/10 improvement though, I'll take that. And there's still more time now.
Did you guys hear Mix on the radio for the sprint shootout quali where he was giving his engineer a hard time? Like, God, we just barely made it. That was so sloppy. And the engineer was like, well, how about you come over here and do all this shit?
Right, guys, so we started the night at 146 dead. And we're down to 143.7. So it's a massive improvement. Massive improvement. But we're still 1.7 seconds slower than Dan. But I kind of tend to be around, expect to be around about 1.5 seconds slower than Dan at the moment. He's a very quick boy. And Harry, yeah, you know, we're closing the gap. Not quite as quickly as I'd like. But, you know, seat time, experience. I think the best thing for us to do at the moment now is just have a quick look. Oh no, Harry and Dan are both in the pits. So just to see, like, watch their lines. Whether it's worth, like, you know, from a chase view. Harry just gone out. Yeah. So we'll have a little watch of Harry. I think he's running pretty much an identical setup, so I can't even say it's the car. He's channeling his inner Max in the Red Bull livery. See, this part, I feel like I'm quick enough. Where I struggle is here. This section here, and this one especially. What's the name of that corner that Harry's just gone by? The one just before Puon. What's the name of that corner just before Puon? The left-hander.
Corner with no name.
Ah, it's no name, is it? What gear
Yeah.
do you take that in, Dan? Fifth?
Yeah, fifth.
Yeah, that's where I'm struggling. That corner. That's costing me probably 2 or 3 tenths every lap.
It's one of the hardest corners I find on any track to stay consistent on, but the fastest I find is no lift in fifth. Like, try and keep some sort of positive throttle.
Right, oh yeah, that's literally, I'm losing 2 or 3 tenths every time now.
Yeah, it's a tricky corner.
Just watching Harry in chase view just to see if there's any tips I can pick up just from lines, you know.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start the lap now, but I'm just trying to get around and try and keep my tyres cool. I've been pushing up until now. I think starting with the front tyres are quite warm.
Well, we're going to jump on board with Dan. No name. Thank you, Khalid. A little bit of a slide there.
Here we go.
Right, let's get on board with Dan. Yeah, front left, just a little lock up there, looks like. That's going to bring the temperatures up a little bit. Really using all of the track.
Sorry about that.
Really over to the right hand side. Bit of a lift there by the sound of it. Oh! One little dip in the grass is lethal in these, mate, isn't it?
Oh, sheesh. Yes, there's definitely a trade-up between having the rear ends too loose and too stiff. It's definitely up to try and control the rear end for the faster stuff, but now I'm not getting the turn in that I was getting before.
I got you.
So it's definitely a trade-up. Like, it's good for the fast stuff, but then for that trickier section, but it doesn't seem to want to turn.
Right, let's get back to...
Well, I add another click or two of front camber, because I did reduce it.
I just want a tiny bit more turning, so I'm just wondering if I just raise the rear just a click. That's all I want to try.
All clear, push now. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Let's do that, Jim. Let's get some heat into the brakes. Cold tyres.
I can't find the option to make the halo transparent.
It is, but you have to do it from the main menu.
I posted it. You should find it.
Yeah, gameplay and display, I believe.
Tyre temps are good.
Okay, I'm gonna go fix that. I'll be back in here.
One more build lap. Just lose a bit of fuel. And then we're going to have a little go with mediums. I imagine there'll be a lot, probably 2.5 seconds maybe. Slower. But it's been positive tonight. I feel comfortable with the setup. Just obviously, like, I'm not as quick as the fast boys, but never going to be
Sector 1 is
For a long
1.2
while.
seconds
Oh,
off the
Rocco, I
pace.
watched your lap that you posted earlier, and what the fuck? That makes me feel like I'm playing a completely unrealistic game. The way I was like, how can you go around that turn going that fast? What the hell?
Yeah, 11 months ago, when 1.4 came out, so I posted it. As you can see, difference between today's car.
Oh, so the one you posted is the old 1.4?
Yeah, it was the very first time trial of the week, which are won by 5 thousandths of a second.
Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace.
Insane.
Yeah, and then there was one curb in the last sector I saw you hit, and I was like, how is he going to finish this lap after hitting that curb? I figured it'd send the car flying. It just kept rolling.
Yeah, there's some massive changes with this car. Like on the PT, the best time is a 1 minute 38.
Sector 3 is 1.2
Well, we're
off
doing
the pace.
42s now. Absolutely flat out.
Well, I find it's more believable how it is right now. How it drives
Yeah, we're a
right
lot
now.
closer to rear wheel times, which I quite like actually.
Sector 1 is
Yeah,
0.5 off
absolutely.
the
I
pace.
don't want to play Need for Speed.
Yeah, exactly.
That was better. Just need to find time in the rest of the lap now.
Sector 2 is 0.6 off the
We've lost
pace.
time. We lost the 10th. We lost the 10th. Can we find it in a bus stop?
And the best thing is Racer, as a developer, has the spirit to push it
No.
further and further. Even if you find it's good at some point, they always find something to improve.
Yeah, it kind of like levels the playing field, I suppose. You get used to tuning a certain physics.
We're going to
Check.
lose it all again because we
and
haven't got
then
enough
they
battery to do the lap.
obviously change it massively. Everyone's
Check
got to relearn it.
check your radiator, Dina.
Okay, Paul, you've got 10 minutes.
Check the
of fuel
radiator
remaining.
opening.
Because everybody was saying this game has some potential, but it's not there yet.
Sector
Yeah,
1
it's
is
good to see the
0.43 off the pace.
Positive comments.
Well, they are the only people that made a reasonably realistic game that's actually easy to get in and play it. You know, all the other fucking games, I'm like, I'm computer illiterate and I'm sitting here trying to figure it out like a caveman.
Yeah, the pick up and play aspect is great.
Yeah, Dina, the that setup that Harry's put on the thingy, the radiator is only open 30%. You've got to open it right up, mate. Otherwise, you're going to keep getting engine damage, and it's going to bugger up your. But if I show you in where are we? Drivetrain. So the radiator opening in Harry's in that setup that Harry's got, that's only on 30%. That's going to blow your engine. So I put it up to what I use for the race, which is usually about 75%. The qualifying, you might knock that down to maybe 40, but that's only going to last me about 2 laps. Got me? You all right? Oh, sorry about that, guys. I was just chatting to Mrs. Metz. Right, let's get out on track. Do a quality lap. So like we'll have one out lap, and we'll try and squeeze 2 hot laps, 2 fast laps.
Your exit's clear. Watch the white line.
Despite being 1.7 seconds down on Dan, I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's race. Because obviously you've got the likes of Rocco's racing tomorrow, Bruce is racing tomorrow. There's some fast boys tomorrow. Oh, coming at the next lap times are going to be invalidated, so in no point. But I mean, I'll be obviously racing in the mid-pack, which is where I usually
Okay, Paul.
where I
Please
usually
watch these
race.
track limits.
I'm sure I'll have some good battles. Hopefully have some good battles. Thank you, Mike. Sorry, that's all right, Dina. Just I'm registered, mate, so it frees up the spot for somebody else. But no worries, mate, no worries.
P3. That's 20 minutes to go.
Thank you, Dina.
Sorry if I got in somebody's way in that final chicane. I was adjusting my ERS and shit, getting ready for my my push lap.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.44 off the pace.
Last battery, last, just last. Last going up the hill. Yeah, just last, go on. Better Metz.
Good lap. That's your quickest today. Sector 3 is 0.48 off the pace.
Woo. That's the second I was looking for.
You want to watch your water temperature. It's looking a little high.
Yeah, that's not my
Metz is getting his time.
It's coming, it's coming.
Go on, son.
A 10th here, 10th there. Oh, where are we now? We're under a second and a half. So 1.4. So, well, like I said, guys, we started the evening on 146s. We changed the setup drastically, and we're down to 143.4s now. So race pace, I imagine it's a couple of 2.5 seconds maybe on top of that. Who knows? We'll do the that kind of testing tomorrow. But tonight is all about setup tonight, and I'm reasonably happy.
Your engine temperatures are looking better now.
Of course they're looking better, Jim. I'm in the pits, mate. I'm in the pits. I'm really surprised at how many people have stayed and viewed tonight. It's just been like I say, just a shakedown session. We've got 16 minutes left. I'm probably going to end the stream after this practice session, but I just want to say beforehand that I really appreciate you guys joining me again tonight. 33 likes on an impromptu stream with no racing, purely practice, and some really good tips and that from Dan and from Rocco and from Harry, who are the fast guys. Your back is breaking. Yeah, I'm a little bit I could do with a little bit of a break now. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it, and I love this car. I mean, it is a tough car to drive, but this car on this track is one of my favourite combos. But, you know, to lose what 2.5 seconds, 2.5 seconds off of a lap time in how long have we been streaming? Couple of hours. In a couple of hours, I'll take that. 7 o'clock tomorrow, Specs, is the practice. And then 20 minutes qualifying. It's the server is set up that after practice, you won't be able to join during qualifying. So you must join before qualifying starts.
So I haven't figured out how to cycle through various pit strategies while in the car requesting a pit stop. Is there something to that? I'm just don't know.
Yeah, it's
called ICM, mate, in-car menu.
Oh, Harry. Massively, mate.
There will be buttons
Harry.
to map if you...
Massively. 2.5 seconds.
15 minutes left.
2.5 seconds. So I expect to be like a second and a half or a second slower than you guys.
A really important detail.
To lose 2.5 seconds in a couple of hours, I'll take that all day long.
I built
I've tweaked it a little bit. Not a lot, a little bit.
Controls needed for it.
and it's it definitely works for me. I'm really comfortable in the car, apart from No Name. I'm really struggling at No Name.
Yeah, I'm looking into building one right now, or just buying one because I'm lazy and work too much.
Oh, it's been a wicked stream. I've loved it. I wonder if we can just squeeze out another couple of attempts. Can we get... Do you reckon we could find... I don't think we'll find 4 attempts and get within a second, but if we can squeeze out another 10th or 2, let's just drop the radiator down to 30%, 35%. What wings did I end up with? I ended up with 23 and 25. I think the setup that Harry sent was 24 and 26. Don't quote me on that, but I just tweaked it a little bit. I reckon I could probably drop them a little bit more, but I don't want to lose too much. Let's just try. Just a rear wing, just one click. Let's have a little try.
All clear on pit exit.
This is the most time I've ever spent on setting up a car. But do you know what? I really bloody enjoyed it. Yeah, we can still take poo on flat. That's good.
The guy behind has just done a 145.10. Okay, Paul, 5 minutes of fuel remaining, 5 minutes. Sector 1 is 0.44 off the pace.
Get off there. Oh, we rescued it. Oh, we had the 4 tenths there. We had the 4 tenths. I stepped down to 4th, and I didn't need to. Could have kept it in 5th. So we know the time's there, guys. We know the time's there. Right, let me just quickly go on Discord. I think I saw something from Zach.
Got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
Right, it was Right, what's the time? We've got 8 minutes. 8 minutes left, guys. Can we nick 4/10? Can we nick 4/10? I think we can.
There's traffic on the exit, keep it tight.
Car left, clear left.
Thanks, Dan.
No worries, man.
I honestly feel like if we can nail No Name, we could probably find half a second in the lap.
Fast left, Matt.
Cheers, Dan. Khalid, I'm going to try and accurately reproduce whatever the race weather is tomorrow. So if it starts, whatever the race is,
Just done a 142.71.
we're going to try and mimic the race weather. If it's dry,
5 minutes of fuel remaining, P4.
if it's a dry race tomorrow, then it'd be a dry race tomorrow night. Ah, that weren't good enough. That weren't good enough round the source. Not good enough. Distractions, distractions, distractions.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Right, I'm not going to look at chat for the next run, guys. I just want to get a couple of laps in.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
I can't blame chat that time, can I?
I tried the Discord setup. Feels way more controllable than basic.
Alright, Paul, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
It's just such a long outlap.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Your water temperature's creeping up. Sector 2 is 0.43 off the pace. Yellow flag. Good lap, that's your best in the session.
It's a tiny little bit quicker.
Sector 3 is 0.31.
Oh, that's it for me, guys. That is it for me.
The guy behind has just done a 144.18.
Oh, that is it for me tonight, guys. It has been
Yeah, my head hurts trying to tune this car.
a really good session. I've really enjoyed it.
Yes, he's a fickle beast.
I hope you guys have enjoyed it.
Out.
It's been a bit of an eye opener, really. Bit of an eye opener. I've really enjoyed it. Right, guys, tomorrow's race. I believe there's one spot left on the grid. You'll have to go and check it out. Nip on over to Just Race or go to the Discord community. Links are in the description below. Sorry, guys, I'm not with it. I'm a little bit half asleep. Links in the description below and in the YouTube chat. Go pop along to our community. Look in Ams2 chat. Scroll up. There's a link for the event tomorrow. Click on that, and if there's a spot, register. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Like I say, thank you very much for joining me. If you haven't hit the like button on your way out, if you wouldn't mind smashing up the like button. If you're watching this on VOD or after it's gone live, yeah, there's a lot of time, Khalid. You're absolutely right, mate. Sector 2 is where it is. No Name's killing me. It really is. But yeah, if you're watching this after the live stream's ended, please do give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, I went super low on the downforce.
Sorry, let me just mute.
Definitely not a race setup.
No, I'm going now anyway. Yeah, and if you like this kind of content, guys, please do consider subscribing to the channel.
Especially with the likelihood of rain.